Come join the journey, pull up a seat. Fandoms united, where we all meet.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Fandom Fusion podcast. With me this week is just Cassie.
And Chris.
And Minion Chris. This thing has gotten more use since we started this podcast than the whole time that I've owned it.
How long have you had him?
Years. I won him at Dave & Buster's.
So hear me out. You and him kind of match right now.
This is unfortunate. I did not think this through.
I just looked down and saw the strip of black and the strip of blue, and I was like, wait a second.
This is... I did not...
You're welcome.
Think this through.
Sorry, I have a cough.
Yeah.
It's really gross. My bad.
Aggressive.
It's been like 3 weeks.
Anyways, welcome back, everyone. This week's episode is going to be...
Sorry.
You're good. It's going to be Disney-themed.
Disney.
It's Cassie's strongest subject.
I would not say that.
Oh, Cassie's...
Subject.
Okay.
Favorite subject. I wouldn't necessarily say the strongest.
So we're slightly more prepared than usual this week. Also, if you're watching... If this is working on Instagram somehow and I'm not seeing it, let me know. Because as of right now, I show nothing. But it might pop up over time.
It did last time, didn't it?
Yeah. If not, then I clearly didn't fix it and you guys get nothing. So apologies.
Would it have popped up on our page?
Yeah.
Because it's not.
Yeah, there'd be a pink circle around
live
the...
or whatever. You're not.
Welp. I'm not ending this to restart it.
That's okay.
And
No
I
Instagram
don't know
this
how
week.
to adjust it. So
Double okay.
it's fine. Instagram, just watch our YouTube videos. So this week we have a few questions and a little bit of trivia for Disney.
Are we starting with news?
We'll start with news.
I have one thing. It's
It
not
was
really,
like 5 minutes ago. You were
I
like,
know.
I hope you have news. I have none.
because it's technically not news. It's just my news.
Gotcha. What is your news?
I'm going to see Moana on Tuesday.
Two.
It comes out Wednesday.
Okay. Did you get like special tickets?
And they're doing the early release the day before.
Isn't Wednesday technically the day before?
No, they're not releasing it on Thursday because Thursday's Thanksgiving. They're like releasing it Wednesday, so it's coming out Tuesday.
Gotcha.
technically.
You excited?
Yep, I'm going with Naomi and our buddy pal Megan.
Did you just come sit
excited.
here? Sammy usually sleeps on like the corner of the desk, and Storm's butt is right here. So he's just looking at me like I don't know where
like,
to go.
What do I do here?
My spot's gone. Did I send you the picture of the live action Rock? And like what he looks like?
Yeah, you did.
What do you think about that?
I don't like him with hair.
Yeah.
I like the rest of him.
It looks like the
Him
same
with hair
wig he wore in Hercules.
Yeah.
It's just I know he has to have hair.
I'm
but,
too used to him being bald.
I would have been fine with a bald Maui.
I would not have been that sad,
Yeah,
honestly.
I would have
'cause
accepted it.
He looks weird. But
It's
him with
fine.
the tattoos all over, I'm here for that.
Gross.
But did you see the girl that voices Moana? There were a bunch of interviews that she popped up all over my TikTok this week. Did you know she was only 14 when she played Moana in the first movie?
Yeah. That was like her first big break.
I know. And this is her second, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I'm
But-
pretty sure if it was the girl I just saw the interview in this morning,
I
she
don't
was
know
talking
how
about
to
video
pronounce her
game. Me either. I'm not doing that. She is Moana. That is her name.
She actually like embodies Moana, or Moana embodies her. I don't know how we want to say this.
If it's the
but-
same girl, then she's like a gamer too. She watches like she watched The Last of Us HBO series and then went and played the game series.
That's cool.
And she just watched Fallout. She's now currently playing the Fallout video games.
She seems really cool.
Very
like,
strange.
very
Not
down
strange,
to it.
just different. Was not expecting just that to
Yeah.
exist.
She said, I found out too from one of the interviews, it said that the mini, like the kids on the voyaging journey or whatever, are
Yeah.
voiced by The Rock's daughters, his two
Oh.
daughters.
Oh, is
are-
that why they were all in like the red carpet pictures?
Yeah, I'm gonna guess. And the girl that voices Moana was like, "Really? I didn't even know that." I was like, "Okay, cool."
It's they do that randomly. I feel like in a bunch of animated films, they just throw like their own kids in to do
I
little
think
bits.
It's cute though. Like imagine being able to have that bonding time with your kid. Like it's your
Yeah.
job, but seeing your kids get enjoyment from it and being able to like forever watch that movie knowing that your kids were those voices, I think that'd be so much fun.
Pink did that with her kid for the Greatest Showman cover song that she did.
Yep.
She
forget
did with
which
her
one.
daughter.
Which one did she sing? Do you remember?
Because
Because I'm drawing a blank.
It's the one where they're
Audience?
both. It's the one where they're kids. Hold on.
What one did?
I have it. I have the album.
A Million Dreams. Oh, I forgot about that song.
Oh, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. The Wizard of Oz said so.
The Disney dictionary over there.
She's the one behind the scenes that helps a lot. But isn't the Wizard of Oz actually like the bad guy in the movie?
What?
I don't know. Am I not?
In The Greatest Showman?
No, the Wizard of Oz.
Oh. I mean, kinda.
Isn't
yeah.
he kind of half a bad guy?
Yeah.
Not her,
You
though.
know.
Not our wizard.
Are you gonna go see Wicked?
I am. I forget that it's a musical. So people have been posting videos of them singing along to Defying Gravity, I think is the biggest one that I've seen so far on TikTok. And I'm like, oh, forgot it's a musical. Like not just a
technically-
movie.
I mean, yeah. Because it's been a play for years.
Yeah. And I've never seen it. So I was like,
I
when
saw
it got put
Wicked
into
back when I was a sophomore in high school.
dang.
They bussed us from high school. It was a band trip.
Yeah.
They took the whole band down to Chicago,
That's cool.
and we saw it in the theater, the giant theater. And I was sitting there like, this plays lame.
Yeah.
Half hour in, I'm like,
Have you seen The Greatest Showman?
yeah,
Okay. Just maybe not.
yes,
I haven't seen Wicked.
multiple times.
When I first saw Greatest Showman, so I wasn't allowed to go to the movies growing up. So
Yeah,
once
we
I
know.
became an adult, it was super exciting to go to the movies, right? I was excited to go see Greatest Showman, and I was cracking up.
Not replaced, just temporarily on hold.
What?
Chris said, glad to see I'm replaced.
You're matching Robbie today. I'm not
Twinsies.
getting over that. But I was sitting. I didn't do any research before seeing the movie.
Yeah.
So I went with my two friends, one from college who was super excited about this, and one that I've had for a few years. One's a dude. The dude who I've been friends with for years. The one from college was a girl. She's the one that knew about this whole movie. We're sitting in the theater, and the first song plays, which I think is A Million Dreams. And we're like, oh, nice. That was a good, catchy song. And then it's like that quick little break, and then they start singing again. It was so funny because me and my guy friend look at each other. We're like, are they going to be singing like this the whole movie? And she's sitting there kicking her feet, cracking up because she didn't tell us that it was a musical.
You didn't know?
No, I love it. I listen to the music now and I jam out. But let me tell you, when I was in the theater, like my face, every time they started a song, I was like, oh, it's this again.
The bad part with musical movies, like musical-based movies, to me is that after some point, I don't watch the movie anymore. I just listen to the music because at that point, I don't need the movie anymore.
I think the movie, I could have done without the movie, but I enjoyed
I
the
don't know. I needed the movie
Really?
in the beginning. Yeah, because I needed
Yeah.
the movie to enjoy the music.
Okay.
Now that I like, because when if I randomly throw The Greatest Showman on,
Yeah.
I'm picturing Hugh Jackman and Zac Efron
Fair.
like
At
singing
the bar?
in the bar. Yeah.
I know exactly
Yeah,
what you're
like-
talking about.
But that's more enjoyable to me now because I've
Yeah.
seen the movie first. Well, I've seen the movie with the music. Wicked, I want to go see it because I saw it way back then.
Yeah.
Enjoyed it. One of the players from the D&D group that I watch every week, she got a part in it.
Oh, cool.
So she's traveling doing that,
yeah.
and now it's a movie. Like, I want to
Yeah.
go see it just to, when is it? When are they gonna? Are musicals becoming more movie based now?
Maybe. We can have a whole podcast on that.
Okay. Random weird statement. I open up my Facebook to share that we're live,
Yeah.
and the first thing on my Facebook page is a dog's ass. Like, what?
That's what is on. It makes me think of.
It's sitting on her.
It makes me think of those TikToks that are like, I build my For You page brick by brick.
I was just like, that's unfortunate timing on my part altogether.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know that I would call that funny. That was unfortunate. I literally open it up and it's just
Go to
dog
your
butt.
news at this point. We'll be done with the musicals. It's probably not even that funny, but it's great knowing that you pulled up. I hate when I pull up social media and the very first thing I see is something out of pocket. I'm like, okay, that's it for social media today.
And that's enough.
Yep.
All right. That is good. All right. You want me to start with news?
Yes, please.
All right. What is so funny?
I'm laughing about thinking of those random ass TikToks.
So it's funny that you're wearing that Spider-Man
Spider-Man?
shirt. Yep. Kevin Feige says that they're planning for a Miles Morales to enter the MCU after Spider-Verse 3. So you have the Into the Spider-Verse, Across Spider-Verse, then there's going to be After the Spider-Verse.
Respectfully, how is he going to enter the MCU?
Like they're going to bring him into a live action role. Like it's not going to be like an animated Miles anymore.
Are they going to make it like Harold and the Purple Crayon, where he's animated, but then he enters
No, like
through
they're
a door
doing
and
a
then
legit. They're going to bring him from just being like an animated character. They're going to bring him officially into the MCU.
they're going to make him a character, but with real people.
Correct.
Okay.
Like he's actually going to exist as a person in
Okay.
the MCU now.
They're not like making it where he's animated and then
No.
he finds some multiverse that he enters the
this is gonna be
real world.
But the only concern with that is if you have once you bring Miles in, like how long do we have with the regular Spider-Man because he takes over?
Oh.
So I don't know.
Well, wouldn't Marvel officially have what?
Sorry.
Would Marvel officially have a hold on a certain Spider-Man then? Because Spider-Man is owned by Sony right now. Would Miles Morales' Spider-Man also be owned by Spider-Man? Or sorry, by Sony?
Yeah, it's all the same.
Oh, as just the name, like the character itself is owned by Sony, no matter what version you have of him.
It would be the same situation with Spider-Man and Venom with Miles.
Venom. Every time. I'm so sorry. It's like a tick.
I just lost the TikTok chat. Oh well.
Sir, you are pressing a lot of buttons and losing a lot of things.
I'm trying to set things up. I forgot to add the 3 chats up, and as I clicked the YouTube chat on the side, TikTok went, "Peace out, dog. I'm out."
TikTok was like, I'm not the favorite anymore. I'm good.
Yep. So we'll see how that goes, but they're all owned by Sony, so it's going to be the same situation across the board.
Did you know? You probably know this.
Probably do.
Me and Chris discussed it the other day.
What did you discuss?
I guess it's kind of a question.
Okay.
Do you consider Big Hero 6 a Marvel movie or just a Disney movie?
I just consider it a Disney movie.
Did you know it's based on it's a Marvel comic? The superheroes that are created in Big Hero 6. Is Chris on there?
Yeah.
Because he told me about it.
Not about that, but yeah, he's talking. I did not know it was based off a Marvel comic.
Because we were talking about it. We were driving to his parents' house the other day, and we got into this. we were discussing the topics for today, the questions, and he kept choosing like Marvel characters. I said, no, that's Marvel. And I was like, we're talking about Disney. And he was like, well, technically Disney owns Marvel. And then we were going down that rabbit hole. And then he was like, do you know Big Hero 6 is Marvel? And I'm like, it's not Marvel. It's Disney. And then he's like, no, it's Marvel. And I'm like, it's Disney. So I Googled it, and it's based off of a Marvel comic, but Disney produced it as a Disney movie with help from Marvel. And
Was this before they like
I have no idea. I didn't look up time frame wise.
my bad.
Everything good?
My Amazon package showed up.
Love spending money.
I did not know that.
No,
I wonder if that took place before or after Disney bought Marvel.
Yeah, I have no idea. Because then Chris was like, well, technically all new Marvel things are Disney. And I was like, but listen, there's a difference between Disney producing
owned
it.
by Disney, produced by Marvel.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, I think. I don't know. I said like
Disney is the...
Disney making it with help from Marvel versus Marvel making it with help from Disney. Two different things. Because like Disney may own Marvel now, but Marvel still does their own thing.
Yeah.
With Disney's approval, ultimately.
Correct.
So I don't think that's what happened with Big Hero 6.
So chiming in, two things from Chris while he's not here, because he's here in spirit.
He's hunting for people wondering.
He says he has some news for us
Oh,
from,
okay.
far away. He goes, Sparking Zero was... Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero was not nominated for Game of the Year, which I knew that was going to happen.
I thought
What's
they
wrong
were
with you?
like #1 game or whatever.
Yeah, it just wasn't... It didn't deserve Game of the Year.
I mean, I played it once. It was fun.
Oh, fair point. I did know that. He said Stan Lee is Fred's dad in the movie,
I
and
keep
that is
forgetting that.
I knew that. I forgot.
Thanks, Chris.
But yes, fair point.
That was his whole argument for why it was a Marvel movie.
I mean,
And I forgot it.
Sure. No, it does not deserve. I'm not arguing with you over chat on the podcast. It does not deserve to be Game of the Year.
I can imagine Chris sitting in his car typing like,
Yeah, angry texting.
Oh, that's funny.
He just said, "Bro, that's crazy."
And you know he's saying, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. Talk shit now when you're not here.
We don't need him here. We can just say all of his phrases.
He told him, what?
What?
He was the one that told him the underwear theory in the movie at the end. Yeah, I remember. How you can make underwear last so long. You flip it inside out, then front and backs, and then...
That was in Big Hero 6?
Yeah, that's how Fred... That was his, intro thing.
Yeah. No, I didn't realize that was in that movie. I know that scene.
He goes exactly what I'm doing right now. Crazy call out. All right, moving on with news. Warner Brothers is selling 10 official Batmobile tumblers from The Dark Knight for $3 million each. Dude, that's a drop in the bucket for people that are rich.
Yeah.
$3 million, and
But
I have
imagine-
a Batman tumbler? Dude, I'm wrecking shit.
But imagine what they could do with that money instead of buying that.
I want a tumbler.
Do you have $3 million?
I don't.
Credit.
If I have a credit card for $3 million,
I'm not buying that.
credit's crazy.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, oh, I want a tumbler. Too bad I'm poor.
Don't have $3 million.
Yeah.
Maybe next year. Win the lottery. The first thing you say, I want one of them, please.
$3 million. So do you have any more of the Batmobile tumblers?
Could you
Actually,
make one more?
If I could choose a Batmobile that I paid $3 million for, it would be Pattinson's Batmobile. Yeah. It's my favorite one now.
You keep checking.
He talks
to see if
more
Chris...
now than he does on the actual podcast.
His reasoning is that we don't let him have his moment, which I mean, fair. I do talk a lot, and so do you.
Anyway, moving on. Colin Farrell says his Penguin has 5 or 6 scenes in the Batman 2 and is signed for a 3rd movie.
Ooh.
So we are getting him as more Penguino.
Penguino.
which is very. Have you guys? Are you going to watch the series?
I want to. It's on my list.
It's very good, except no spoilies. It's very good. Oh, I sent this to you guys. Solo Leveling did a collaboration visual with Venom for the season 2 cover.
Did you send it to Oz over there?
I did not.
She would like it. She likes Solo Leveling.
You didn't get it.
Wizard of Oz.
You're not getting it.
Did you say you're not getting it?
Yep. So, My Hero Academia, JJK, and Oshinoko mangas have all officially ended now.
Really?
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know the last one. I don't think that's much of a shock to people.
Gotcha.
But the first two...
My Hero ended on August 4th. JJK ended September 29th. And Oshinoko just ended on the 17th.
I feel like it's weird hearing that they ended because the shows aren't done. And so,
Chris said he's out. The internet's cutting out. See ya. Later.
Oh, he's gonna miss the best part. That's fine. The best part that he would want to see.
Oh.
You don't even know what it is. I forgot I have more news.
Oh.
So I'm just letting you finish it.
Gotcha. I'll keep moving on. This is a question type of news, but you're not really going to have... This is the only Batman movie you've seen so far, so like... Because you've seen The Batman, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So people are asking, should the Batman become part of the DC universe? Like the main one? Should he be the Batman for it? We can talk about this at a later date, but like this popped up, and I'm a huge Batman guy, so I don't
know if I necessarily have much to say. Shocker. But from what I've seen, people were pleased with him as Batman.
Yeah.
So I feel like it wouldn't be a bad thing to have him continue.
I'm actually going to pass. Like,
You're a huge Batman person, so
Yeah.
I would love to hear your input on this.
He's too dark and young of a Batman. Like, Matt Reeves' universe for him is extremely, like, dark and, like Penguin, like, that's all mob boss stuff.
Yep.
And, like, it's dark, cringy, like, I don't think we can say that he should be in the main DC universe until we see James Gunn's first film with like Superman and stuff.
Okay.
Because then once we get the feel of that, we can be like, are they
Maybe.
going to mesh? If not, whatever. I'm fine with it running its course and like it being its own thing and then having like a main Batman. It bothers me 0%.
Yeah. It's kind of how I feel with like Spider-Man, how you have the 3 different Spider-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that
You're
sounded
good.
funny saying it. And I think they all do really well in their own universes, but I think Tom Holland's definitely mixed the best with the MCU, with Marvel.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would feel about the other two in his position.
His Spider-Man was like a more lighter, fluffier
Yeah.
comedy Spider-Man, where like
And he fits that. Like his
Garfield was a darker Spider-Man, and Maguire's was just too long ago. Like it just,
Yeah.
he's the one that started the whole
Yeah.
shebang. Game of Thrones star Sophie Turner has officially been cast as the new Lara Croft in the upcoming live-action
I saw that.
Tomb Raider.
Is it bad that I didn't know she was in Game of Thrones?
Yes, that is extremely bad.
I only know about her because she was married to Joe Jonas.
Ouch.
Yep.
She was phenomenal
I
in
watched
Game of Thrones. Ouch.
I've heard there's too much incest, bro. That alone turned me away from watching it. I can only get so much from the weirdness of anime. Like I can't do that with other shows.
Don't compare anime to Game of Thrones. Don't do it.
Well, if we can openly have pedophiles in anime, and like I have to just turn the other eye for
Right,
it.
Chris is missing the best part.
I'm waiting
moving
for him
on.
to be here to defend anime. Like whoa.
Anime is officially more popular than sports in the USA.
Yup.
That's kind of crazy to me.
It's become a big thing. I was at what's it called today? Box lunch, and I so wanted to butt into this person's conversation so dang bad. They were talking to the woman working. And, sorry, excuse
You're
me.
good.
The guy goes, "Oh, do you like anime?" And so that was what got my attention. I was like,
You should watch our
I
podcast.
was about to, as I'm picking out a shirt for the podcast. But
Get you business cards.
the girl was like, I'm not a huge anime person. Like, I'm more Disney or Star Wars. And then she started talking about a convention coming up. And I thought she said down in Columbus. And I was about to be like, did I hear you're going to GalaxyCon? And I felt so rude because I was fully listening to their conversation. But I forced myself to not turn around to not seem like I was listening. But I wanted to enter it so bad. That is all. And just so you know.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
You're good. You want me to move on to my news?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll break the ice here. So, you all know I can't go to the mall without spending some sort of money.
This isn't news.
Yes, it is.
This is. Oh my God! It's Pochita.
I got a magnet of him with his tongue sticking out.
Sammy, that package is not for you. Lay down.
Look at this new pop that I found.
Oh, it's the symbiotes. It's from the video game.
Yeah.
I just beat this for the second time.
And then
The
Merry
bobblehead.
Christmas a month and a half early.
Oh God, it's another Baymax. Oh, it's the heart one, like my magnet.
Yeah. Now you're matching.
Question is, do I take him out of the box?
You do whatever your heart desires, man. Whatever floats your goat.
Should I take it out of the box?
Please tell me you've heard that phrase before.
What?
So someone scared me at work yesterday or 2 days ago, and I said, "Oh my golly gee," and they laughed at me, and they're like, "No one says that. Where did that come from?" And I say, "Oh my golly gee," and whatever floats your goat, and sounds like a plan, Stan. And in this week alone, I've surprised people with 2 of those phrases. Not whatever floats your goat, but people usually don't either acknowledge it or.
I'm supposed to know what these are from?
No.
Oh.
They're like, have you ever heard someone say them?
No.
Okay. We can move on because I'm hurt now. They're not weird. I don't know where they came from, but they're not
I didn't
weird.
say they were weird. I
know.
just don't hear people say them.
But I feel like it's weird if I'm literally the only person that I know who knows of these phrases. I got called an old woman for it.
Shots are being thrown in the podcast studio. Moving on. The Blue Beetle star remains committed to DC despite the Marvel rumors. Blue Beetle star, I can't pronounce his name, confirms continuing role despite Nova casting rumors that he is still committed to Blue Beetle.
Oh, yeah, I saw something about that.
Yeah, I sent this to you guys. I sent that to you.
Oh, maybe that's why. I want to see the new seasons of Cobra Kai because he's in them. I just like him
He's
as an
in every
actor.
season of Cobra Kai.
I know, but I'm saying like
He's the MC.
I want to see the new seasons because I've watched part of the show already, and so I'm just saying like
Gotcha.
with him being in it, I like him as an actor.
Officially quoted, Bruce Wayne will find it very, very hard to be Batman in the Batman 2. I don't know what
Why?
that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
Much of the city is in desperation, so police can't get everywhere. There's crime everywhere. It's a very dangerous time. He's out there trying to grapple with aftermath of everything that happened from the Riddler at the end. Which to some degree he starts to blame himself for. So like that's his first big like villain.
Yeah. Did he not do well? Are we saying like his character's not doing well or he's not doing well?
The character is
You
going
said
to
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah,
I'm fully thinking it was a like person this entire time. That's why I was getting so confused because I thought of Bruce Willis. Like that's his name,
well,
right?
he would find it very hard to be Batman too.
That's why I was so confused. Like I'm confused.
I'm just
on
gonna
why,
skip
like,
over anything DC.
No, I know who Bruce Wayne is. It just didn't click.
It's fine.
The more I talked about it, you could see the gears turning.
Moving on to Marvel. Elizabeth Olsen will return to voice the Scarlet Witch in Marvel Zombies.
I saw that, and I'm really happy about that.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Why? I can't remember where I see things, Robbie.
James Gunn will deal with Justice League inconsistency in Peacemaker Season 2, which completely forgot they were doing a Season 2. Can you stop trying to bite me?
No.
He immediately was just like, ah!
He's a piranha.
I always screw up his last name. Alan Tudyk, I believe is how you pronounce it, returns as Clayface in DCU's Creature Commandos.
Ooh.
He's playing I think he's voicing two. He'll be voicing two characters in the show. Just trying to baby shark me over here.
Baby shark.
What else? Oh, Disney Plus has replaced She-Hulk with Deadpool in their official Marvel banner.
I saw that. That's wild.
She was only there for a year.
That's wild.
Bumped her out for Deadpool.
She looked photoshopped in any. I mean, they're all technically. But
she's CGI, so.
But she didn't look like she matched it at all. I think it doesn't help that they all have red tones to them or whatever, and she's just flat out green in there.
She-Hulk also bombed out insanely bad.
I still haven't watched it.
Neither have
I won't, to be honest.
Pokemon Go players have been unknowingly training an AI to autocomplete the real world.
Wow.
It's because they're walking around and catching Pokemon, they've been training an AI to map the world.
That's interesting.
There was nothing ever talked about. They just allowed it to happen. I'm sure it was in the thousands and thousands of words, but.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a picture of the Rock as Maui.
Yeah.
Kaiju number 8 officially announces a movie is releasing March 2025.
Ooh, okay. Do you think it's one of those filler movies?
It's a compilation of season 1 with a bonus special on Hoshina. Oops. I thought that was a name. I don't know that I want to watch a movie that's just a consensus of season 1. That's not those are the anime movies that I complain about.
Literally.
That's the last bit of my news. Oh, I lied. A mysterious Spider-Verse logo is being set up in Chelsea, New York. Some of the fans are speculating that it may be for Beyond the Spider-Verse announcement.
Ooh.
It is a giant neon sign that is being placed on a building.
Wow.
Just
That's gonna be so cool, though.
Enormous. I don't know if you can see it over there. Random guest over there.
Oz.
Now
that I've deemed her as Oz, it's just Oz.
Just huge freaking spider sign.
Matches my shirt.
That is all I got. Any more for you before we move on to...
Nope.
All right, well...
Do you have pops that you want to show off now?
Nope. In the... Oh, I thought I took this out. Because of the theme that we do today...
You are struggling.
I got you Simba Stitch.
Thank you so much. I almost bought a jersey that said Stitch on it. There was an Angel jersey and a Stitch. I was like, you texted me right at that time and you're like, it's a little chilly. Fair warning. So I was like, well, maybe not that then.
Yeah. I can't find my floor heater that I usually have on up here.
I feel like it's very comfortable here, so we don't need any more heat.
Sure. My 3D printers too.
Yeah, eventually. Just not during podcast time.
Sure. All right, moving on to Disney.
Disney.
So we have some topics. Oh, that is...
You can't make fun of me. I'm just stating that.
Okay. We have some Disney topics that we have typed out, and no one knows each other's answers. We also have some trivia... trivia questions that we have come up with to ask each other. There's no pass-fail. Just for the record, don't judge. Okay.
Fully make fun of him. It's fine. Don't make fun of me, though.
Where's Chris?
I'm kidding.
All right.
I'm not going to lie. I kind of chose some questions that I didn't think you would know the answer to. If you know them, it's great. But I wanted to get your reaction of when I say the answer. You've been like...
I definitely chose
What?
some easy ones for you.
Yeah, and if I don't know them, I'm going to be embarrassed. So.
But I also chose some that are from, like, more my era as well. So, like... Also, were you surprised looking up how many were actually Pixar compared to, like, Disney and stuff?
Me and Chris had this discussion. Like, when I told him to pick a Disney person, not Marvel or whatever, he was like, well, then you better not talk about Pixar at all while you're there. I'm like, it's Disney Pixar. I was like, they just recently bought Marvel and recently bought Star Wars. Not like super recent, but I was like, they were their own established things before Disney came in and got them. But I don't think Pixar was that. I think it's literally Disney Pixar, and it has been since we grew up. So
I feel like every Disney... Well, I shouldn't say that.
I don't really know
Growing
the fine
up,
line of...
I always remember seeing, like, the Walt Disney logo
Yeah.
happening, and then the Pixar lamp doing the... boing,
Yeah,
boing.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
But those could also be specific to the Pixar movies, and I was just too young to realize, like, oh, they didn't do it. Moving on.
I can't tell you realistically what's, like, just straight Disney and what's Pixar.
Yeah.
I can for some of them, but they all mix together in my mind because how I look at it is, like, Toy Story is Pixar. It's a very well-known Pixar one, and so is Monsters, Inc. And they are both at Disney World, like, fully just out there as Disney.
Finding Nemo, I believe, is Pixar as well.
Really? I think a lot of the Disney princesses are just like straight Disney. And then you have the Disney Channel originals and things like that. But other than that, when you branched away from the Disney princess stuff, that's when they started entering Pixar. Or like Pixar, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to...
Just go down your list of what we're covering.
All right. Do you have this all, like, memorized?
I know my answers to them.
That's impressive.
I'm letting you just say the questions.
Gotcha. I had to type this down because I would have forgotten.
We'll see if I do forget.
So first one, I did like top 3, but there can be just like a singular answer. Favorite Disney villains.
So this is going to be super random. And please, I don't even know how to pronounce his name.
Okay.
It's the bad guy from Princess and the Frog.
Never seen it. Might want to pick your job over there.
That's so funny. You've never seen it? Well, that's awkward now because you don't know who I'm talking about. So, moving on. Who are you?
No.
Look him up. He basically...
I can only type so fast.
He's basically like a voodoo specialist, we'll just call him. Dr. Facilier,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
He's French. Or it's French.
He looks like he deals with poisons and stuff.
Yeah, it's like
We're
that.
talking voodoo with Doctor who plots to rule New Orleans.
Yep. So essentially, he gets people to sign deals, and then if they don't fulfill it, he gets taken away by the shadows or whatever. I've only watched Princess and the Frog.
Not the shadows. Is that your only favorite villain?
Well, I was going through the list of villains, and I was like, no, don't really care for them. Don't. I would say Scar and Cruella de Vil are on my list too, but I just hate Cruella de Vil. But because I have so much like anger towards her, I feel like that makes her a good villain.
Yeah, like she's an honorary mention.
Yeah, like I like Dr. Facilier. That's how I'm gonna pronounce his name.
Yeah,
because I just think he's like, I like him as a character design and everything. I think like he's cool. I like his song. I like whatever. But Cruella de Vil and Scar, I have so much anger towards. Like I hate them.
Yeah.
I hate their character.
I didn't put Cruella on the list.
Did not.
But,
okay. And you have dogs?
I also hate her. I actually hate her more than Scar. And like he obviously We all hate
I think
Scar.
she's just
but-
like evil.
Yeah, it's
It
just like
makes me
you're
mad.
evil old lady that wants to murder dogs. Like, get out of here.
Yeah. Because, like,
Different type of hate for her.
yeah. If you go through the list, I really don't have much feeling on many of the villains.
Yeah.
I just don't care for their existence. I know we have to have them to, like, make the storyline, but I'm just like, meh. Goodbye.
My first one, this is my all-time favorite one. Hades from Hercules.
I forgot about him. I know he's
So good.
technically a villain, but he, like,
He's so
he
good.
doesn't fully give off villain vibes.
Yeah. My all-time favorite.
He's a guy. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, when
Please-
he's yelling at Pain and Panic.
No. With Meg or whatever, when she's like, he's
Meg.
honest.
He's a guy.
Like, all this. And
Yeah,
he's like,
after-
he's a guy. Like, he's not that great.
After she snuck him out and they went on like their
Yeah.
secret date thing.
I do
even
enjoy
think
the
about
fact that Pain and Panic and Meg all kind of like just stare at Hades like,
Pain and Panic.
oh boy. I forgot
I'm
about him.
interested
That's
to
a good one.
see how they do, because they're doing a live action of that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
need...
What if they Sonic it though with Pain and Panic? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but like they fixed Sonic real quick.
By being bullied.
Yeah.
So they better
like,
put it out there before they make the movie.
Sure. I'm more
Hades
worried
is my top
about...
3. I will say that. Thank you
Yeah.
for reminding me.
You're welcome. Maleficent, but the original,
The animated?
yes. Because she's like more villainy than... Like the live action, they tried to... I feel like they humanized her.
Yeah.
Like
Haven't seen it, to be honest.
the live action one,
Mm-hmm.
it's good. Both of them are good.
You'll see my response in the live action question.
And third one is Captain Hook.
That was Chris's. Chris chose him.
He was...
And then Chris went on his tangent saying, well, Peter Pan's actually the real villain of that. And I was like, get out of here with your conspiracy theory. Because of the whole thing of he's killing children so they stay with him and
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I know. I like ruining people's
It's also
views on Disney. or,
like the theory for Peter Pan is all of that. Those are all kids that died, and like
Yeah.
he takes them to,
the
takes
Neverland.
them, yeah. So, favorite sequels. I had fun with these because I was looking them up and I was like, I forgot about this one.
Really?
I
You start
found
then.
I found one that I completely forgot about to where I rewatched it and I loved it.
Okay.
Aladdin and the King of Thieves.
I know Aladdin.
This can be an interesting.
I don't know many of the, like, because Cinderella technically has a second one, right?
Yeah.
Cinderella does.
Mulan 2 has one, like Lady and the
Mulan, yeah.
Tramp 2. Like they just,
I don't like the second movies.
yeah.
Like, I
they're-
like the originals, and I will obsess over the
I'm
originals.
not saying that all the
I don't-
sequels are great,
Yeah.
but like,
For mine, it's strictly Pixar. Like Toy Story and Monsters, Inc. Other than that,
Crunk's New Groove.
I like
Alright.
Emperor's New Groove.
I
that
enjoyed Crunk's New
poison
Groove.
for Cusco. Cusco's poison. I'm so sorry. It makes me think of that meme that's like how many different times or you can change a sentence to make it longer. Kronk is just an idiot. But hear me out. Kronk is kind of like Ron Gronkowski in real life. He embodies Kronk. The football player. Gronk, right? Is that what it's
Oh,
called?
okay.
Yeah.
Did
He
you
re-
say Gronk originally?
Yep.
Sorry. Okay.
I
Well, how
think-
does he embodies him?
He embodies like what Kronk is in Emperor's New Groove, in my opinion.
Gotcha.
You
So
know
you're
what I-
calling him an idiot.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Solid.
The meathead. That just
Last one for me is an extremely goofy movie.
okay. I do like
That's the one where Max goes to college and
yeah. I know of the movie. Chris he said The Lion King. He liked Lion King 1.5 specifically.
It wasn't. It's just those movies. It just felt like a filler movie.
I'm gonna be honest. I liked the trailer for it more, like when they would stop it and like do their little interjections of being like writing on. I think they like wrote on the screen and he's like circling himself, like you see me here, like.
Well, like because that was the that one. Simba's daughter falls in love with a lion that's from the outer lands, whatever the Bear Lands or whatever they're called.
If I watched it, don't remember.
Yeah.
I remember the 1.5 trailer, and that's it.
Yeah. I remember parts of it, but like, it's a fair sequel, I guess. For back then, I would say.
I feel like there's the Rescuers and the Rescuers Down Under.
Love those.
That I don't remember them, but I have more fond feelings of that.
Do you remember?
Did you ever watch The American Tale or whatever? Oh shoot! You don't know what I'm talking about?
No American Tail.
I could be so wrong with the name of the pops just dropped for him recently too. It's like this little mouse with his family that goes on a train, and at one part, I only remember very small parts of it, so I apologize. But there's a part where like there's a female mouse and she has to perform in a dress around the other mouses. And then they're running from I think 2 cats or something at one point. You know what I'm talking about?
You're not talking about, was it Aristocats or something?
Aristocats? Like no.
Also, a very good movie.
When I was in high school, I was learning about the aristocrats in history.
Yeah.
And I came home and I was talking about it with my sister, and I accidentally said Aristocats, and she's like, "You said what?" And I was like, "Shut up, bro."
Can't help it.
It's not my fault they got mixed up in my head.
Really? You just took them out?
Oh my gosh, it is American Tail.
Oh, yes. So, the same
Steven Spielberg.
The same mouse design, if not the same character. I wonder if it's a sequel now. It's called Fievel. Fievel Goes West. I can't remember if that's his actual name.
That sounds familiar.
I'm pretty sure it's that mouse.
You want me to see what his name is?
I'm pretty sure it's him. Like, so his family has to move. Because I remember the cat.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. So that's a sequel.
Hey, but it's not Disney.
No.
Oh, that stupid spider was so creepy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, that was my side note for the day. I have had a lot of them.
So that just like you rub at random memories that just got unlocked for me for that movie. Forgotten movies that deserve more hype.
Oliver and Company.
Agreed.
I watched it in adulthood and I was like, I still love this. I don't care. Not just because it's a cat. But I kind of feel that way towards Aristocats too. Like
it's cats.
No, it's a forgotten movie.
Guys, this is not the time to wrestle.
Sammy's like, but I'm not allowed to bite you, so.
I know.
What are your forgotten movies? But apparently, Rescuers Down Under and Rescuers.
You only have one?
I said 2.
Did you?
Aristocats.
Oh yeah.
And
Oliver
and Company.
Treasure Planet.
Knew you were gonna say that. Chris bet on it on Wednesday.
Because it's my all-time Atlantis.
He also said, he goes, well, we all know what Robbie's gonna say.
Brother Bear.
Tell everybody I'm on my way.
Yep. Ow! Lay down.
It was a good movie.
It's a great movie. The second one was not as good.
I enjoyed it.
The second one? Or
the first one. Just not what I watched growing up.
Gotcha.
That's for sure.
Loved it.
I basically love anything that I can just fully sing along to. Like High School Musical, I learned all the dances and the songs and everything, and I was obsessed. So, like, when it came to Disney princesses, I could just sit there singing along, having my princess moment. Loved those. Anything outside of that, it was kind of like, yeah, I enjoy it, but...
It's a good little segue into the next one. What movie do you think had the best soundtrack?
Okay, I have a few of these.
My answer is tied. I have two. They're tied with each other.
What is tied? You want to go first?
It's Hercules and Tarzan.
Those are great.
I know.
We talked. So Chris threw out Aladdin. He likes Aladdin's soundtrack.
It is very good.
I loved Aladdin. Moana. I love Moana. I was thinking about. I threw out Tarzan.
Tarzan's so good.
He made me laugh because he was like, yeah, it's because it's by Steve Collins. And I said, it's by who? And he was like, not Steve.
And I was like, nope, try again.
Struck out, my boy.
And then he goes, Philip. And I was like, just Phil. Just Phil. He's going to be so mad. I out him when he's not here.
The thing with Tarzan is they literally were making memes at some point of when you get picked for a job and you go way too hard and then it just flips over to Tarzan's soundtrack. It's just
That's funny.
It's phenomenal.
We also said Frozen 2. I'm obsessed with Frozen 2 songs. Like, that is one of my favorite. I have it on my playlist. Like, I jam out. But I know it's not everyone's favorite. But now that we're on the topic of Disney, I've probably asked you this before, but Frozen 1 or Frozen 2? Wrong answer.
I think I like the second one better.
Right answer. Got it.
Also,
Did you have a gay awakening as well?
No. But the fire salamander was legit and too cute. It reminded me of Toothless.
I talk about this all the time with Naomi. How I love the part when she's walking up all angry and he's like backed in the corner trying to act all tough and angry, and he does the fireball and she just throws her ice on it, and then he looks at her like a dog.
Yeah, because he figures out, he's like, this could work. We could be friends.
Yeah.
And then picks him up and he's just like,
and the flat. That's adorable.
Yeah.
I think Disney does really well with their songs, their music.
yeah.
They have struck out with some things where they're like, not the best, but not the worst. But I enjoy when Disney movies come out because I like Disney music.
Do you think current soundtracks are
Yes.
better
Yes.
than the old ones?
Yeah.
Oh,
What are you considering as old? Because I'm thinking of like Snow White, Cinderella, and
Hercules and stuff is older. Like that's the older
Older.
Disney. Yeah, but that's the older Disney stuff.
I'll include like, I don't think strictly new as in within the past 10 years, but
I'm not talking about like the old Mickey Mouse stuff and all
Yeah.
that.
When I think of old versus new, I was thinking of literally like Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty. I don't care for those songs. I can appreciate them because I think it was good for like the way that those shows are animated and how they were back in the day, like way back in the day.
Yeah.
But I like things from probably 90 on more, maybe 2000 on. I don't know when Tarzan came out.
It was later. It was after. Yeah.
Tarzan release.
Late 90s.
Oh, 99. So yeah, we'll say even like 95 on, because I don't know much from early 90s
Gotcha.
of Disney. I guess that is old because that was like over 20 years ago. That's wild. I'm not calling you old when I say that. I'm calling myself old technically.
I feel like you kind of were, only for the fact of your facial expression went after you said it. Like
because
and
your
looked at-
face,
like it was a silent shot.
your face
You're
radiating.
short. Okay. Now we're even. Moving on.
Someone's a little defensive.
I typed Pixar versus Disney, and I don't know.
Yeah, like which one do you like more? That's how I took it. Kind of like how
I have
DC
a-
versus Marvel.
I have a link for my answer, and I don't remember putting that in.
Now I'm intrigued.
Oh, I put it because it like lists what is
Disney movies versus Pixar.
Yeah, what's Disney and what's Pixar? Got it. Okay. More. I remember this. I remember now.
Were you drunk when you wrote this?
No, I just. I knew I was gonna forget what was
That's
what.
a funny mental image, though. Imagine you being wasted and being like, "Gotta pick Disney or
This is the
Pixar."
greatest Disney movie. Blasting Tarzan soundtrack in the back.
That's funny.
So, do you think Pixar has made better movies over Disney, or
No.
they're very? I don't see like an argument between the two,
Yeah.
because like you said, people always put them together anyways.
I think it depends on if you like break it down. Me personally, I would choose Disney movies over Pixar, but I do still enjoy Pixar movies because I'm pretty sure Up is Pixar,
Yep.
Toy Story is Pixar, Monsters Inc. is Pixar, A Bug's Life is Pixar.
Yep.
What is Brother Bear? Do you know? Is that Pixar?
No, I think that's actually like DreamWorks or something.
Finding Nemo is Pixar.
Yeah.
I think. So it seems like the Disney princesses are realistically like the only thing that's Disney. And then when you get those like sidetrack movies of the different characters, that's when you enter the Pixar world. And I like that. Wreck-It Ralph might be Pixar too.
Wreck-It Ralph is Pixar.
That might be a forgotten movie too. I know it's newer, but not a lot of people talk about it.
It even has a
Six.
sequel.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure there's
Yeah.
2 of them.
I think so.
People freaked out when it first came out, but like it had its time in the.
It died out.
Yeah, because they push out so much.
You forget about it. Oh, that's why I forgot Encanto for soundtrack. I really enjoy Encanto.
I haven't seen it, but I know of the soundtrack because of TikTok. It just
Stephanie, I don't know how to say her last name. I am enjoying her characters in shows because I just watched Has Been Hotel. She's in that. She's in Encanto. She's in. Is it Brooklyn Nine-Nine that she's in?
I don't know the actress you're talking about.
You don't know her? It's Stephanie something like Beatriz or I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Beatriz. She is kind of
Stephanie?
like, yeah, she half reminds me of Aubrey Plaza. Like that she gives off the moody, just edgy vibe at all time that she would beat the
she's
crap
in
out of you.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
That's what it
Encanto, Twisted Metal, Has Been Hotel, Modern Family, BoJack Horseman,
Someone made a TikTok of like
the
her,
Lego Movie 2.
Yeah. I haven't actually seen it.
Ice Age, Collision Course.
They made a TikTok where
She's in Vox Machina.
she's in a musical and she's the one that's singing with the guy that's like you're shaking your ass for half of the heights. That's the only part that I'm remembering in the song. And someone posted a TikTok of being like, this is the same girl that sings this, and then posts Mirabelle singing.
Oh, God.
And I was like, that makes me laugh just because I forget these actors don't just do one character. So when you see someone in a completely different, or like Has Been Hotel, she's literally in hell.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, she's all over the place. Our little Disney star for 2 seconds is over here.
The actor I was talking about earlier that I think I always screw up his last name, Alan, I think it's Tudyk.
Okay.
He voices an insane amount of characters. One of them is the old man with the mustache in Frozen. The like.
Oh, Wesselton.
Yes.
I saw. Did you send me the TikTok the other day of him? Because if not, it was either on my For You page or Chris sent it to me. If you did not,
I might have.
there.
It was a dude that he had to do like 10 voices in.
Yeah.
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 That's the guy. He voices so many people. He
'Cause he's
has so many voices.
Wesselton.
Yeah. He does.
Weaseltown. It's Wesselton.
Does a crazy amount.
I think that's so cool. Oh, he's Bakugo, isn't he?
No. But I
Was he
did send you
not?
that.
Okay,
That's
I'm
not-
just mixing up my videos.
Yeah. I did send you that. But no, he does. That's not Bakugo.
Okay. I was trying to picture the dude with the video.
Yeah.
And I remembered just seeing a video where the guy was also Bakugo. So, my bad.
Are all Disney movies connected?
I don't think they're all connected to each other, but they do have lump sums that are connected.
It's kind of... I said... I don't think they're connected, but they do honor other movies by little Easter eggs in each film.
Like when they put the Mickey Mouse ears in everything. Well, they...
Or you got the Toy Story ball that randomly shows up,
Yeah.
or the T-Rex, or the ham that randomly pops in.
Or there's the pizza van
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
Pizza Planet.
Yeah. So they...
God, you imagine if we had one of those?
There is a theory that like Tarzan,
theory.
Frozen, and Tangled are all connected. Have you not heard that?
Isn't it supposed to be like... Is she supposed to be
think-
like his kid or something?
So it was
I might be way out there.
Anna and Elsa are siblings to Tarzan because their parents went on the boat
Oh.
trip, ended up on like
An island.
whatever. They ended up, but Frozen 2 kind of killed that when they threw like the parents.
Yeah. Yeah, they died on the ship
yeah.
and...
But it was the theory that they landed on an island. They had the baby, which is Tarzan. We both jumped,
Sorry.
and then
Sammy, come here.
I forget though how Rapunzel is wrapped into that. Is it just that she's a cousin? Because that's why she was at the coronation ceremony.
I mean, the long hair thing, is that why they're connecting Tangled and Rapunzel? Sammy, come here.
Did you just say why they're connecting Tangled and Rapunzel?
What did I?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was like, sir, those are the same thing. No, in Frozen 1 or 2? Frozen 2, right? It shows when a bunch of people are walking in, they open the gates, a bunch of people are walking in. You see the back of Rapunzel's head and Flynn Rider's head.
Okay.
And it is confirmed that they're in that movie, but like just for that split second.
Gotcha.
And I forget how they relate to the story of like
not-
how they're connected.
We're not yelling at me right now. You guys have been destroying this episode.
Oh, got it. Got it. Moms or sisters.
Gotcha.
Quote Oz.
How do you not fidget the entire time? I literally like pull away or pull close, push away.
My leg bounces the whole time.
Oh, maybe that's why my legs are still, but the rest of me isn't.
Does Disney have the biggest fandom ever?
No, I think they have the biggest fandom here in the United States. Kind of. I think okay. Yeah, no, I would say Disney has the biggest fandom here, but like throughout the entire world, I do not think so.
So, I was curious to see if like there was a Sammy.
I thought sports would have a bigger one though, like whether it be football or whatever.
So I
But
kind
anime
of looked it
passed.
up to like see if there was any type of
Statistic on it?
yeah, like how big the fandom is.
Yeah.
Okay, he's just gonna. So they actually made a top 10.
Okay. I'm here for
Disney's
this.
not even in it.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess are there video games that are on there? anything?
There is one.
Is it Call of Duty?
No.
Good.
So
Go on.
going through the top 10,
But did they break it down? Like, I'm just,
I didn't
I know
click
you're
them,
gonna-
but like they.
well, I'm saying, like, are they doing individual things? Like, maybe a Dragon Ball fandom over just anime in general?
No, these are specific.
Okay. Go on.
We'll go through the list and then.
Talk about it.
So top 10. Star Wars is number 1.
Okay.
You can judge, it's just what it's saying. Harry Potter is number 2.
Based on who, though? Like, in the United States?
Again, I got nothing. This is
International?
Marvel is 3.
That doesn't surprise me. What was number 2 again?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Okay.
BTS is 4.
Asian band, I'm pretty sure.
That's creepy because they're not even that old.
And the K-pop. Okay.
They're fairly new, right?
Newer, maybe within the past like 7 years or something like that. 5.
For them to be
10.
top 10 is crazy. Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, Pokemon,
That one I believe.
Naruto,
That one I also believe.
Doctor Who, and then it ends on Minecraft.
I forget about Doctor Who. Oh, Minecraft makes sense.
Yeah, I mean it's the longest going thing.
I don't know if I fully believe that though.
The list.
Yeah, I mean, I
It
don't
could-
know
it could
what their
be-
source is and
Like I said,
whatnot.
I was just looking around for any type of
Yeah,
general statistics,
yeah,
and it's like first thing is the top 10. I was like,
sure.
and it
I
didn't look
don't-
fake, so
Yeah.
otherwise I wouldn't have brought it up. But
I don't think I like fully not believe it, but I also think they're not taking in account for a lot of other things.
sure, I mean,
Because also, when was that
the
done?
top 3, I very much believe. Like the Star Wars thing, that Star Wars is huge and still going, whether their movies or shows are hit or
Yeah.
misses. Like these movies have going back from the original 3 to like getting made into a 6-movie series,
Yeah.
and then now they're looking at making it a 12-movie series.
Yeah.
Like it's just Harry Potter's the same. Like even
Harry
now,
Potter's big.
there's still talks of it, and like they're doing another live-action TV series
Yeah.
with it now. And
I feel like Marvel's kind of falling off though. Like
damn, Storm,
people are
drop it
just
like
getting
it's
like
hot.
pissed at Marvel right now. So they're not fully like dropping off where like people are not interested, but there are some people that are like, I don't know where they're going with it, so I don't care to keep up with it anymore.
Anthony Mackie said that this new Captain America movie that he's in is going to be like the first Captain America First Avenger for him. Like this is where it should have that much of an impact.
Yeah.
So like
That's setting up though. What if it just flops?
good. Here's the thing, and I kind of got into this rant last week with him being Captain America and how I wanted Bucky to be it.
Yeah.
And I think my problem with him being Captain America right now, I just need you to take the serum.
Yeah.
Take the serum, make me feel better about it, because you're not fighting the Red Hulk as a person.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't think he's fit to fight the bad guys that we have currently in the MCU?
yeah. And I'm not saying like the serum makes you Captain America, but like you can't do what he did and become what he was.
It gave him an edge, like having that.
It made him compete.
Yeah.
He was a human that held back Thanos' grip that
Yeah.
was going to try and murder him. Like, you need something,
Well-
and right now you have a vibranium suit and shield.
Yeah. I feel like it just goes, you can't say that a regular human can fight in the same capacity as someone from like another world that
Yeah.
has all of these unnatural
Look
powers.
at Bucky. Look at the Red Agent that tried to become Captain America. He was struggling being a normal person until he took the serum and then lost his mind.
Is that what his character is, the Red Agent?
Mhm.
Okay. I didn't actually know. I knew it was Agent, but I didn't know it was Red Agent.
Yeah. So like I think I've come to the conclusion that's my issue with it right now.
Okay.
Because like in the comic series, he takes it.
Well, do
So like do it.
you think he's going to?
I think he has to. And if he does it in this, then like I'll follow you. I got it.
Yeah.
Like it will make more sense for you to keep going this way, because now at this point in his series, he's a dude with the shield that hangs around with people with the serum.
Yeah.
Bucky, who was the older guy that he found out was
Yelena's
like
dad?
Captain America 2.0, but like he got treated like crap.
Was it supposed to be Yelena and Black Widow's dad? Oh, not him?
No, he was in the Falcon and Winter Soldier show. He's in the trailer for Captain. Like he's in the trailer for the new Captain America movie.
Roll back. Who are you talking about? For Serum?
Hold on.
Are you not talking about the guy that turns into like the Dark Captain America? Walker or whatever his last name is?
I am not.
Now I'm all the way lost. I forgot what your original statement was. Just say it.
Yeah. Is that his name?
Oh. Yeah.
Isaiah. Thank
Forgot
you.
about him. The way you were describing him definitely was not clicking. I was like, I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Isaiah, he has the serum.
Yeah.
Bucky has the serum. And like the cool poster and the cool action scene at the end of the trailer where he brings up the shield to take the hit from the Red Hulk. In theory, he's getting smashed.
He would get killed.
Yeah.
Like instantly.
Like the vibranium would absorb, if you're trying to get, not to get too nerdy technical, but
Go ahead.
the vibranium would absorb a good amount of the impact of that, but it's not happening. Like
Do you
it's
think
just.
they're going to make it that way though?
I think. Oh, do I think they're gonna nerf it or make him seem?
Like he's gonna absorb it and then like somehow fight with it still.
I
and,
hope
like,
not.
die.
I need, like I said, I need him in this to bite the bullet that it seems like he's trying not to do and just take the
Yeah.
serum. I think they talk about it like,
Well, the whole
all these
thing
guys that
in-
take the serum go bad, and he's like, Captain America, or Rogers didn't. He goes, well, that's one out of all of these people. So like,
Bucky's
you're hinting
not
at it, just
bad.
take it.
Yeah.
I don't know. She thinks he's bad.
Yeah, he's in his baddie era. Have you seen those TikToks, by the way, about the Detroit Lions?
Yeah. Yeah.
those.
So I don't know. I need him. I need them to. I just need him to take serum.
Yeah.
Make me feel better about you going out there and fighting these people, because you just had a whole season of fighting super soldiers and somehow survived. So like,
Yeah.
and you didn't even have a vibranium suit at that time.
Yeah. I hate when they like give a very non-special person like just win everything when
Yep.
they have nothing, and you're like, well,
Yeah.
like,
I mean, even Captain America having the serum got beat up
yeah.
a lot. So like,
I like the part in Endgame, was it? Or
I can do this all day.
Infinity War?
Yeah, I know.
When he's fighting himself and he's like, oh shit, this is what we have to do. Okay. And
Yep.
then like he's trying to outsmart himself, but that person obviously knows like all of his moves. 'Cause
Yeah, that's when he punches him, and
Yeah.
the old him says, "I could do this all day." He goes, "Yeah, I know," and he just
yeah.
keeps going. This will be live action remakes. Do you think so far they have been good, bad, or just not needed?
Just not needed. I'm heavy on that. So Chris's thought process was he gets the live actions that are being remade for like the old movies
Like
that are
Lion
very
King and
like
stuff?
outdated animation styles and whatnot. Because I don't like new animation per se, depending. So I don't want to seem like my old movies reanimated in new.
Are you talking about like
style.
Lion King, Aladdin, and
Well, I'm
that
thinking like
aspect, or-
Cinderella and like old.
Oh, I forgot they completely forgot they did.
The only live action that I have liked so far, I keep forgetting that I pushed that down so far. The only live action that I've enjoyed is The Jungle Book. And rewatching it, I'm like, I don't know how I actually feel about this. Chris likes Mowgli more. I don't like Mowgli, but
That's the Netflix one, right?
I think so. It's the one that is, I don't know.
I don't know. I like Idris Elba voicing the villain in the live action of, and like Scarlett Johansson as the snake in Jungle Book.
Oh, yeah.
Idris Elba was the villain, the tiger. I can't
Yeah.
think of his name.
I don't like the fact that they're making live actions and then changing details about it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what's
because they
been-
want to make it somewhat of its own thing.
Yeah, and I'm like, don't say it's the live action version of it then. Like, just make a new thing.
Yeah.
Don't take the original that we all like grew up on and try to like twist it to make this new character that's not new, it's old but new, but I don't know. That's my thing. I sound like a grumpy old person with saying it.
No, I mean you're grumpy and old because you have an opinion.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not one of those things that I'm saying like, well, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
But I really don't think they're needed, personally.
So I don't mind, like, The Lion King. I don't hate it.
I didn't watch it.
It's not, it's different. And, like, when I originally watched it, I was like, yeah, like, this is CGI'd animals. This
Yeah.
is going to look like it's very realistic, so it's not as cutesy. So, like, that's going to throw people off. And then I saw someone change just, like, you can make them realistic, but like add like the cartoonish eyes or features to make them look more cute and like welcoming.
Yeah.
And like I could see that as well, but they're trying to make live action, but they're making
It darker.
it's just too realistic
I
for
think
what it
that's
is.
probably my problem because, like, growing up, I love my Disney originals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I always throw it out there, High School Musical. I love my movies that... My movies. I
You
like the
can have
movies that have real people in them and they're, like, not animated. But the animated ones had a certain, like, aspect to them.
Mm-hmm.
And when they make them live action, it just feels... I'm not feeling the same emotions. I'm not getting the same thing out of them. You know?
I just
don't
feel
know.
like there's certain things that they should know should not be touched for live action. Like a movie that doesn't have people in it. Just don't touch it.
Yeah.
Because, like, it
we
did
don't need
fine.
all the CGI.
Yeah, it did fine, but I don't need a full lot. I would rather take, like they did the live action Tarzan. Completely different
Yeah.
than the original story. But I like it. Like,
I don't
it's...
think I've watched it.
I like the actor that plays him.
Yeah.
Margaret Robbie is Jane in
Oh,
it.
really?
Yep.
Okay.
He's the son of Clayton in this, rather
Okay.
than Clayton being the villain.
Yeah.
So like everyone's there, but like it's different.
Yeah.
But when they go into like the animal part of it, like them being more realistic made more sense. You have a person next to it. Like he's not going to go into like this cutesy thing.
Yeah.
And like they made it make more sense.
I feel like Disney too. I'm gonna try to find a way to say this in like the least controversial way.
No,
I think they are taking Disney originals back in the day. They are a little outdated, and they're trying to put new
spins
twists
on them.
And whatnot, and they're trying to match like where we are in society.
They're trying to make them more
And
relevant.
That is fine, but I also just hate that again. That's changing the original story.
Yeah, like Mufasa. Like now we're changing his origin story of him just being brothers, the younger brother, who was just stronger than Scar, so he got the Pride Lands. Now Mufasa is a orphan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we talked about this.
I don't. Yep, we talked about it.
So they're doing a live action Mufasa film.
I know that. I didn't know.
Scar is the rightful heir. Mufasa is an orphan that gets taken under the king's whatever. Like he gets adopted by the king.
Yeah.
And then, they're going to make it to where like he takes over, and like that's not going to give him the right light that he...
So are they making him kind of a bad guy?
I don't... In a way, yes.
Are they trying
like,
to make it seem justified for Scar to hate him as much as he does?
Pretty much. They're trying to... It looks like they're trying to justify why Scar hates him in the first movie. But like, that's not how it works. That's not that's not Mufasa's origin.
Yeah.
They are brothers, and they're trying to say, well, they're not brothers in blood.
They're like rewriting. It's like rewriting history. And
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
just leave it.
Facts.
We can move on, but like leave it at how
But like,
that was.
imagine they take that to something that has like people in it.
Yeah. I also just don't get why they have to focus so much on the old stuff. Like they're doing
Because they don't know. They don't know how to make new stuff
I think
anymore.
that's why they're just taking over all these other things like ABC, Marvel, Star Wars.
Yeah, they don't know how to make new content anymore, so they're gonna remake old stuff.
Random question. How they don't own Harry Potter, right?
No.
Then how does Harry Potter exist in Disney World?
I don't think they.
Because the Harry Potter world or whatever.
Right.
I never even thought about that before. It sounds so funny hearing you type.
Oh, Disney does not own. So Disney does not own Harry Potter. J.K. Rowling's does. Plus, the studio that made Harry Potter was Warner Brothers, not even Disney. Which is now that I read that, like I remember seeing their
Yeah.
logo. So
Does Warner Brothers have the building that's on site of Disney, but they're not owned by Disney? Because it's either Pixar, DreamWorks, or Warner Brothers that has like a building. I think their headquarters or something. They're at Disney, but they're not owned by them. It's a weird thing. I remember reading about it like years ago.
So they're not at Disney World. They're at Universal.
That's what it is. Maybe it was Universal that I'm thinking of too.
Because Warner Brothers and Universal both own.
Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I forget that Universal is a thing because, like, when you go to Disney, you can go to Universal and people still consider it like part of Disney, but it's not Disney. And blah, blah, blah.
That's good. I didn't even think about that. So that's
I only went to Disney once in my life.
part of the. I'm very excited now. Part of the live action talk, which is why I added this in, is because we officially got the trailer for How to Train Your Dragon.
Ooh, it does look really good. Did you hear about the controversy though? People are not happy.
Yeah.
As long as they make her blonde, I don't care.
They're not. They're
keeping her not blonde.
It's already been shown. She's not blonde. She's keeping her brown hair. Fish legs. The
Don't even try with me. I'm sorry. Just go on with what you were going to say without trying to break it down who everyone is. A lot of people are not happy with it.
This is
Well, click on that. It showed.
this. So that is how she's looking in the live action.
I mean, maybe she'll be fine.
But like, so these are, where are the twins? I don't see the twins in this. But like, so you got Astrid, you got Hiccup. This is Fish Legs, I believe. And I can't remember his name. But he's supposed to be blonde as well.
Oh.
And he's not.
I feel like I focus on very minute details sometimes on things. And so like when I have a character that like, you know what, this is going to go into my whole tangent. The best way I can describe it is Percy Jackson. In the books, they focus in on Homegirl's appearance. The girl, like main girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blanking on her name right now.
Me as well.
I know the actress, but Alexandria or however you say her name.
Alexandria Daddario.
Yeah, you know her. They in the book they like point out her eye color and like they're very specific about it and whatever. So it made me mad in the movie because they show a scene focusing in on her face. and
those bright blue eyes.
And it's not the right eye color. And like, it pissed me off. I legitimately didn't want to watch the rest of the movie because of that minor detail.
Sure.
So when we have a specific character that has been like a established character, I don't like when they do a different version of it, saying it's the same thing and then like switching things up like that. Like, I don't care if who you cast as it. Just like try to get them to look like the character that we all know about.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, yes, she can dye her hair brown. It doesn't really add to how she is. Her whole vibe could match Astrid's vibe. Just the blonde hair.
So, yeah, I don't. We'll see how it goes.
I hope she has the sassy walk. That's all I remember from How to Train Your Dragon.
You think they're gonna do like the slow motion with the explosion in the back? And
Yeah,
just
that's the
water
exact
bucket.
scene I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I am excited for it, though.
So we also get in the trailer clips of Gerard Butler as the dad. I can't think of his name right now, which is, you know what? Let's just search.
He's the dad?
He voices him in the movie.
He does? How to Train Your Dragon, don't have much knowledge on. I'm going to be honest. But how they made Toothless look, fantastic, in my opinion.
So I understand why they did it. But like, he's in the trailer.
Oh, if you scroll down a little bit, you saw Gerard Butler. Where'd he go? He was right there. I literally just saw him, and now I'm going
Right here.
crazy.
Stoic. That's his character.
Dude kind of reminds me of Tom Holland there.
So in this, he has like a green. Toothless has like a green shimmer shine to his scales, which like he's a Night Fury. He's completely black. He's very sneaky.
I am sensing a theme with your favorites.
However, I understand why they had to do this, because if he was just like they took that into this, he would be hard to see.
Yeah.
Like they had to add something to make you
Look at
see
that, though.
the.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
I just hope they embody the character at this point. Like,
I don't know how they miss with Toothless. I think it's going to be the actors that destroy the movie. Like, you can't miss with something an animated thing that you're throwing into CGI. It's the same thing, so you can't miss. However, if you have the wrong actors that don't bounce off of them correctly.
I'm not gonna lie, watching the trailer, because like as an adult I now know how movies are made.
Yeah.
It's so hard to unsee it. So some of it just seems so cheesy. I don't know. I love Gerard Butler, but I don't think he's gonna fit that face and vibe. I didn't even know that was Gerard Butler though when I saw it in the
Fits
trailer.
it just fine.
Yeah. They made him look better.
Fits it just fine.
Seeing that and trying to imagine him as that hard. But that does look cool. As long as he gets like the angry part down. Not like angry,
it's the
but like
same person.
Yes, he voices him, but like I'm saying facial expressions, mannerisms and everything.
He'll be fine.
Okay.
The accent in this is his natural one.
I feel like you're getting real defensive over there.
Only because you can't knock.
I love
him.
Gerard Butler.
Yeah, he's phenomenal. Calm yourself.
And I'm hoping he does great.
We got clips of they're doing like the full first movie. They're going to the island where all the dragons are, so they're going to have the giant dragon that they fight.
Ooh.
Can't wait to see what he looks like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love this. This is my favorite series. The fact that we're getting a live action is cool. If they screw it up, I'm going to be livid.
Yeah.
Also,
I feel like I'm not surprised by my disappointment anymore with things.
with live actions.
With like how with Disney coming out with stuff, because I do get bummed when there's a huge hype around the movie and then you go see it and then it's like
Like, that was fine.
Like, I could have waited for that to come out and watched it at home.
Or go home and immediately watch the animated one because it's better.
Yeah. But I hope it's good. I really am like excited to see it.
I will say the MC looks a lot like Hiccup, so
Yeah.
like that works. We need to stop trying to make actors and actresses fit roles when we can definitely clearly match them better with the world that we have. Like, but
In what regard?
like with people being upset, like she's not blonde, it's
Yeah.
not true to the character
So
of
at me?
Astrid. No, you're not the only one. There's a whole there's a girl on TikTok that does a full rant about
Yeah.
Astrid. It's just like, not that people
I don't
don't
feel that passionate.
yeah, like she goes off.
Yeah.
And like to a certain extent I understand what you're saying. But also you got to have it's the creators that are choosing to do this.
Yeah.
This is on them. So like,
Yeah.
don't be mad at the actors or actresses that are volunteering
Yeah.
or trying to get the role and then get accepted. If they wanted someone that looked exactly like Astrid,
Yeah.
they would do it. Like,
That's why I said,
they're
like,
choosing to do this.
I hope her
It's-
vibe matches it, because like I really don't care at the end of the day like what you look like. I just want you to like embody that character that you're going to be.
I don't even know. I don't know if she's even been in anything else.
I don't know. I don't feel as passionate as everyone else though.
Yeah.
I'll
So
still
she's
probably
been
enjoy
in-
the movie.
Dumbo, the live action Dumbo.
There's a live action Dumbo?
Oh, she was the daughter that died in the Last of Us live action. Crazy. Yeah, there was live action
Wow.
Dumbo.
She was. I forgot about that actually. As soon as I asked the question, I remembered it.
Yeah. Clearly
love
it did
Dumbo.
great.
Dumbo's another movie though that's forgotten about.
Facts.
I love Dumbo. I actually almost bought a Funko today. That was Dumbo.
That was
It's
Dumbo.
Dumbo holding like his little flag. Oh, so cute. I love elephants.
Doesn't that help him fly in the beginning? That doesn't even, like, it gives him confidence.
I think so.
I remember him just waving and all of a sudden he just like,
It's been a long time since I watched that movie.
you ready for your Disney trivia?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you wanting to like bounce back and forth with questions, or
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Yeah, we'll go shot for shot. I've started every one of these first, so you start first.
Not
No.
every one of them. I did try to like alternate.
Did you not
Yep.
bring up? Oh, you do have a drink. I was like, did you not bring up a water or something?
Empty. And I didn't bring water, so empty. But it's okay.
Yeah, let's start off with your first question that
You might know the answer to this actually. What Shakespearean tragedy is The Lion King based on? Sorry. I didn't even get through the question before I see your face like, excuse me? I didn't know it either.
we don't have the same questions.
So
Mine
sorry.
are much easier.
That's okay. I told you this one I was trying to do like a little bit harder one so they're not as easy.
I
but-
don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know. The only thing that keeps popping in my head is Romeo and Juliet. And
Literally
that's all
what
I got.
what I said to
That's all I got.
her. It's Hamlet.
You're not going to believe me. Those are the only two plays I know, and I'm like, that's not
Same.
Shakespeare.
That's so funny.
I've never even seen Hamlet, but like it. I think because I've heard. I don't know. Didn't know. Screw. That's
now
not
you
nice.
know though.
This is supposed to be a nice game.
Oh, I wouldn't say a lot of these questions are.
Are nice?
I said I don't think you're going to get the answers to some of them.
I would like to leave.
Go on.
Well, now I'm trying to think of the first one.
Please tell me what your question is so I can.
Which Disney movie features a character named Wasabi?
I don't actually know this. If it makes you feel any better. Is it Disney or Disney Pixar? Am I actually gonna get it? Is it A Bug's Life?
Is it Pixar?
What is it?
Big Hero 6.
Oh my goodness. I should have known.
It's the dude with the lasers
Yup.
and it wants to be really neat. It's like, what's up, Wasabi? You spill wasabi on your shirt one time. Can't let it go. Gotcha.
You did. I told you I'm not going to know a lot of them. They're not as easy as you think.
Did you know that?
Who voices Elsa in Frozen?
I had this one for you, and I don't know.
Oh, come on.
I don't know actresses.
Idina Menzel.
Yep. I was literally...
Looking for the answer on yours.
I don't have it on here. I had it, like, the list I was looking through. It was on there, and I was just like, I'm not going to do that to her.
I would have known that one.
We're different people.
I thought that was very common knowledge. But go on.
I'm going to give you another hard one.
Watching, by the way, Agatha, it wasn't until like episode 6 that I realized that it wasn't actually Idina Menzel. I always confuse her with Catherine, whatever her last name is.
The blonde? Who?
No, the woman that plays Agatha.
Oh.
I
you
always
thought she
confuse
was...
her with Idina Menzel.
Gotcha.
Always.
Gotcha.
So like it was episode 6 and I was like, I'm so stupid.
I thought you were saying you confused her with the chick that plays the sister of Elsa.
Anna?
Yes.
No. But go on.
This is going to let you know how easy these questions were.
I'm so mad if I don't get it though.
What is the name of the teapot character in Beauty and the Beast?
Mrs. Potts.
There you go. See? There's random easy ones because I know you panic.
I do panic.
I know.
What's 2 + 2? I don't know.
7. 25.
I feel so bad for this next question. Just guess, okay? What Disney
Storm,
animated
phone a friend.
film was the first to receive an Academy Award nomination for Best Picture?
Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, you knew that one. See? I knew you would know the random ones.
What is the name of the chef in Ratatouille who aspires to be a great chef despite being a rat?
I see we used the same website.
No, did we?
It's Remy. I'm not going to lie. I was like, I guarantee Robbie's on this site too. I should remember some of these answers.
That's the only reason why I knew your one that you just said.
That's so funny.
You two are not facing off right now.
In what year did Mickey Mouse make his first appearance?
Oh, I hate you.
Was this on your...
Yeah, we use the same website.
That's why I did 22 questions though too, because I was anticipating this. Well, what's the answer?
I don't know.
Oh, come on. I chose the harder
I skimmed
one.
over the hard ones because I was trying to be nice.
What's your guess?
I don't know. What was the...
In what year did Mickey Mouse make his first appearance?
88.
Way before then.
64.
Way before then.
1912.
Closer, but it's 1928.
I hate you so much. Also, I want to redo my questions. This trivia... Why does trivia never work out?
For you. Go on.
No, because now I'm thinking like, well, which one of these did she remember?
It's okay. No, my memory isn't actually that great. Chris comments on it every week when he gaslights me, don't you know? Hi, Sammy.
I hate you. What is... Storm. No. What is the name of the toy store in Toy Story 2?
Al's... Is it Toy Barn?
Yeah.
Is it? I didn't know if it was just Al's Barn or Al's Toy Barn. In Up, which continent do Carl and Russell travel to?
I have that one in South America. South Africa.
Did you say South Africa?
That's what I...
It's South America.
What did I type?
Happy.
Oh. I said the right one first, and then I read what I typed.
You're like, I knew this one.
Yep, South America, my man. Makes me mad. Hold on.
Are you looking up new
I
questions?
can't. I don't want to get answers to yours.
That's so funny.
Just go through your questions and then look up things afterwards.
I'm upset that we have the same questions. That we use the same website. It's not fair. What's the name of Pocahontas' pet raccoon?
Is it Miko?
Yeah.
For a fun fact,
I
I
hate
know
it
someone
here.
who named their dog.
I don't know Pocahontas that well. I only know that because my friend's dog is named after him. Which of these princesses is not actually or doesn't marry into royalty? Belle, Mulan, Aurora
Mulan.
or Merida? Okay.
I have that one.
This is funny.
This sucks.
This sucks.
Go on.
That's so funny, though.
I'm glad we had the same idea of how to get trivia questions.
What is the name of the main character in A Bug's Life?
I am clueless when it comes to A Bug's Life.
Starts
I know
with
he's an ant.
Probably because of the question that was on the website.
Yep. But what's his name?
Flick.
Oof. What's the main soul's number in Soul?
Huh?
What's the main soul's number in the movie Soul?
I haven't seen it.
What? Hurt by that. That's a good movie, and it's 22.
What does the number represent?
They're all numbered. The souls are numbered because they don't have names.
So the first soul is 22?
That's the main soul, like in the movie Soul. There's Joe, and then there's 22.
I thought you said they don't have names.
Joe died, and then his soul, he escaped death by going to the great, instead of going to the great beyond, he went to the great before, and that's when he ran into 22. So he has a name because he was already like on Earth, and then he died.
22 never got a life?
22 is just a soul from the great before, because 22 doesn't want to go to Earth because doesn't want to exist there. You should watch the movie. It's a good movie.
Clearly I need to watch it.
There's one part with the soul cat. So simple, but I love that scene. But go on. Do you know it? Have you seen Soul? Movie night at my house one day. Oh, wait, sorry. Movie night here because Robbie can't be in my house.
Those are your 37 cats.
4. I almost said 2 confidently, like forgetting about the others.
In The Hunchback of Notre Dame,
Yeah.
as you were, who are Quasimodo's best friends?
Don't know. You are choosing movies that I have zero idea about.
They're gargoyles.
Nice.
Okay.
This is turning into a really good trivia set. How many Toy Story movies are there? Only because we argue about it every time that I had to throw that one in there.
They're 4?
Mm-hmm. Some people want to say 3, 5. At least no one's going above 5.
Come here. I keep thinking that there are
Imagine
5.
if someone was like 7. I would be like, where? Where did those movies come from?
They're making a 5th one.
Yeah, I know.
Who's the voice of Lightning McQueen?
Owen Wilson. Wow. What is the name of Ariel and Prince Eric's daughter in the second movie?
Oh, God, I have no idea. I can't promise you that I've watched the second one.
I've seen parts of it, mainly because I have a buddy that loves that movie. Melody is her name. Not that buddy. Not Oz. Changing her name in my phone.
How old is Crush in Finding Nemo?
This was one of my questions, 150.
Eh.
What was the first Pixar movie?
Toy Story.
Toy Story. Yep.
What did Aladdin steal from the marketplace?
A
You
loaf
have
of
this
bread.
one. I hate this.
What are the names of the Fox and the Hound in the movie Fox and the Hound? Also forgotten movie.
Oh God, don't bring that up in this house. It is emotional damage.
Okay.
Also, I don't know.
Well, one's a basic white man name, and the other one's a metal.
That narrows it down.
Just wait until you Google it and let me know what you find.
I'm not Googling that.
It's Todd and Copper, by the way.
Yep, just released just all the. Yep, that movie is emotional damage.
It really is.
She leaves him. I want to murder that old lady. I know that she's a grandma, but I would hit her with a truck.
And she's not your favorite villain?
She might be. She might be number one now that I think about it.
Anger towards this one.
Because try imagining watching this as a child and your parents
No.
are like, oh, you want to watch this cool movie? And I'm like, oh, Fox and Hound. They look adorable and you're committed. And then all of a sudden at the end, you're like, what was that?
Why are you not talking about the Lion King with that? I'm like, oh, look, the brother's going to save him. And then
Sure,
he's like,
but it got good
false.
at, like, it had a happy ending.
Yeah.
This did not. She left her child out in the forest.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
I didn't realize I would get you. It's probably not even that funny.
It's pretty funny. Also, I'm swapping my questions now.
I'm laughing. Who trained Hercules to be a hero?
Phil.
Philip?
Philatites.
Are you sure it's not Philip? Per Chris. Sorry.
Who voiced him?
Is it Danny DeVito? Yeah, I was trying to imagine him. Like, isn't he supposed to be the live action version of
Everyone
him?
wants him to be.
That would be
They
funny.
have not signed him, and he hasn't said a word.
Boo. They're dropping the ball on that one. Okay.
What kind of animal is Dumbo's best friend?
A mouse.
Facts.
What is Scar doing when he first appears in The Lion King?
He's playing with his food. He's playing with a mouse.
Yep. I have one that you won't know the answer to unless you see it.
No, these are random.
You're like, I'm gonna get her now. Oh, there's a Sammy boy.
We already talked about that. What is the name of Maleficent's pet raven?
Okay, I found a friend. Oh, friend failed me. So, I don't.
Oz goes.
Oz is like, I don't have that answer actually.
Diablo.
Knew it. Which music legend refused to audition for Princess and the Frog?
Music legend?
Yeah. I don't know why anyone would know this fact.
Well, why
I
would
just-
you do this to me?
Because I want you to know who it is. Beyonce. They wanted her to audition and she apparently refused it. I didn't fact check that though. Whoops.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Your turn.
Who was Walt Disney's favorite character he created?
Mickey?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it wasn't, we might have problems. True or false? Sleeping Beauty
True.
was a... Do you know the answer
I don't know
or
what
the
it-
question? I was like, Sleeping Beauty was a box office flop.
I have no idea. I'll stick with true.
It was true. I don't know what they constitute as a flop, money wise, but I'm so excited for my next question.
Some of these are extremely easy.
Okay, hit me with them. You
What is
said that
the-
about the first one.
I'm gonna screw up the answer. But what is the name of the futuristic city in Big Hero 6? So, it's a spin off. It's a spin of San Francisco. It's San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Copyright. Just
Probably.
kidding. Which Disney movie got recalled due to a topless woman in the background? We have talked about it today.
I know.
I was FaceTiming with Oz over there earlier, and I asked her that question. Stopped immediately of what she was doing. She's like, "You said what?"
Yeah, I can't remember.
The Rescuers.
I don't remember that at all. Very nice. Well done. Well done. What are the name of the 7 dwarves in Snow White?
Happy,
Mm-hmm.
sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it grumpy?
Yep.
There we are.
You got 3 out of 7.
Phoning in a friend. Bashful and Doc.
Okay. Got 2 more.
Just start listing them off. Dopey and Sneezy.
Those are it.
Woohoo! We got them. Oh yeah. What series of letters and numbers are hidden in every Pixar movie? Every Pixar movie.
Letters and numbers?
Yeah. You haven't seen this before?
No.
I'll have to show you the TikTok. It's A113. It is in
Why?
every movie. I don't. Oh, they did actually explain it. Okay. That was not the reason I thought it was. but
Gotcha. That's cool. I did not know that. I'm gonna
For
have to,
those who did not hear, it's the room they had in college that they
the dorm
started.
room that they had.
Yeah. That they started Pixar. Cool.
And Peter Pan, what is Captain Hook's biggest fear?
I would say growing old, but he is old, so not him.
Oh.
Shoot. Why is he going after Peter Pan all the time is what I'm trying to think about.
Has nothing to do with it.
Oh, it has nothing to do with that? Then I don't know.
A
like it.
crocodile.
Really?
He's scared of the crocodile.
That's so... I mean, yes, but I didn't...
Took his hand.
Okay. His greatest fear? That's wild. What 80s heartthrob inspired Aladdin?
I have no idea.
Tom Cruise. Isn't that wild?
That is weird. In Monsters, Inc., what is Boo's real name?
Mary.
Jesus.
I didn't know that until I was looking for trivia questions.
All right.
What color does Disney use to signify evil? Evil. Evil in its movies. Sir? Are you Googling this answer?
No.
It's like, please tell me you know the answer.
What was... I'm sorry.
What color does Disney use to signify evil in its movies?
What color does Disney use? I don't know. Purple?
What?
Red.
No!
To signify evil?
Yeah? Maleficent, Scar. I'm blanking on the other ones.
They use a color to signify evil?
Green. In Bolt, they have the evil guy is like green around him.
How is Scar green?
Don't you know his whole song with the hyenas? What? The smoke is green.
Okay.
It's his song to show that he's the bad guy. You didn't know this? Sorry, I'm not being mean right now.
Oh,
I just like I thought you would have known that one.
Gotcha. I didn't.
See that?
Um,
I have that enthusiasm at myself, if it makes you feel any better about not knowing these.
what kind of animal is Robin Hood in the Disney animated film?
Oh, fox.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. One
What-
more. We'll go back and forth one more time. And then
Okay.
We'll,
What is
okay.
everyone gathered to celebrate before Wreck-It Ralph destroys the cake?
I've never seen it.
Wild. The 30th anniversary of Fix-It Felix.
Is that like Bob the Builder? Spin-off of Bob the Builder?
Probably.
Trying to find a good one to end on.
Yeah, make me think. Let's go. Try to do it on a movie I've seen. I just gave Oz the ick.
All right. I'll give you this one. If you answer it too fast, I'll give you the second one.
Okay.
In Ratatouille, what is the name of the food critic?
Son of a gun. His face literally came into my mind, and I thought of him, but I don't know his name. Nope. Blanking.
Anton Ego.
Mr. Ego. Should have known.
What is the name of the villain in The Rescuers?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen The Rescuers in years.
Madame Medusa.
Oh, that was literally on the dang thing today, and I was going to choose it, too. I don't want this to end. I like, because for the answers I don't know, I'm learning. And so I enjoyed that aspect, too. But I guess we can't do this all day.
We can. We just don't.
Not
do it
not
on
alive.
here, yeah. I'm done looking stupid.
I have no shame.
All right, everyone. We are going to end it on that. Real quick side note: if any anime TMNT fans out there, let me get it out.
How many are there?
There are 10 total. If you're a comic book fan, anime fan, TMNT at all, Naruto did a collab with Naruto and TMNT did a collab for a comic book series. It's a 4 mini book run. There are 10 covers for the first one. I have no idea how many are coming out for the next 3, but they have just released if you guys are interested.
That's so cool.
The pictures of 8 of 10 of them are on our page already. I just got the other 2 that you guys haven't seen yet.
You have not, or like I have not. You didn't send it.
These are, so this one is 1 out of 75.
Ooh.
And this is the 1 out of 100. I guess I'll show you guys before I hand it over. I
That's
really need to
cool.
get better at this camera thing.
That's okay.
So
We
yeah,
love you
if you
anyways.
guys are comic collectors or
That's
just
cool,
anime
too.
fans or TMNT fans, they just did this collab. It's really cool. As I get them, I'll show them off on here. But I think that is where we're going to end it this week. We hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys next weekend.
Later, taters.
Goodbye.
Come join the journey, pull up a seat. Fandoms unite.